Guess who forgot their tripod at home? It's me. I did. I did that. So I'm sorry if this update is very shaky, because I'm a shaky person, but I've been slowly going through this book, this huge book. I don't think you realize how huge that is. There's 800 pages, and all of these books in this series are huge. And I am 232 pages in. I've stopped in the middle of a chapter because I was at work on my lunch break, so that is why. And I'm still loving it. Yeah, I have nothing else really to say. I love these books. This is the third book. The first is Aragon. The second is The Heritage. I think that's what it is. So this one is the third book. Yeah, the third book. And yeah, still loving all of this. I can't say much because like this is the third book and I feel like everyone knows what Aragon is about. But yeah, I am going to be reading quite a lot today because this is Sunday and Joel's on live. So yes, that's what I'm going to be doing. Hi, hello people of the internet. It's me again, and guess what? I've just lost my job. Yes, you've heard that right. Maybe I jinxed myself by talking about it in last week's video. Last week, I don't know when I'm posting this. In my last video, in my last vlog, I talked about it. I said I was trying to settle in. Well, we're not doing that anymore because I'm going home. Because they're getting rid of me. Yeah. So I'm just going to rant a little bit. It needs to get out, you know. I haven't slept at all last night and I need to get some stuff out. So we're gonna rant. And if you don't want to listen to it, well, that's too bad for you. And I don't know what kind of clips I'm going to put this over. No idea. So basically, I started 2 weeks ago and it's a totally new job. I've never done that kind of job and I've never worked in that kind of company. They knew that. I told them that. They knew that they would have to entirely train me. And that is not what they did. They did not train me at all, really. They just put me in there, showed me what I was going to do that day, and then, you know, so on and so on. They never fully explained the extent of what they're doing. They never, you know, it wasn't a training. It was not a training. And yesterday night, it was like 5 p.m. So not night, but you hear me. It was like 5 p.m. and they tell me that they're not going to continue with me because I'm not fast enough, because I don't do enough stuff, apparently, because I'm not polyvalent enough. Yeah, all of that while knowing that I've been here for 2 weeks and that I've never done things like that, and that I can't be a fucking machine and a fucking robot 2 days in. Like, I need to be trained, you know, like everyone else. And if you wanted someone to be operational 2 days in, then take someone that is not new. Take someone that is already trained in that kind of job or in that kind of company. You know what I mean? So, yeah. I was apparently too slow. And I was apparently, like, making them late in some stuff, which I honestly don't get, because we weren't late in anything. Yeah, I don't know why exactly they didn't want to keep me, But that's the reason they gave me, and that's only after 2 weeks of working, so like 10 days total. You can't learn a job in 10 days. And I also don't get it, because like I was nice with everyone. Like, how do you say that? I don't know. We weren't friends, but like my colleagues and I were, just normal, and everything was going well, and no one was telling me anything. And when I was asking stuff, they were telling me that I was doing great. So like, you can't tell me that I'm doing great on one point and then that I'm not doing shit on the other point. That is not, on the other hand, sorry, that's not like something that you do. So I just don't get it. But I guess I'm really not surprised, honestly, from the kind of company and the kind of people that they are. I'm not surprised about this, and I'm not gonna miss it. But yeah, it's just, I'm just sad that this was supposed to be like my career boost. This was supposed to be like my first experience in like corporate business stuff, and they just ruined it. So yeah, I don't know what I did wrong, but I'm going home. And I'm definitely not going to be searching for a job in Paris again, because this took all of my money. Yep, I paid, train tickets, Airbnbs, all that stuff. Yeah, it took all of my money, and I'm not sure that they're going to be refunding me. So that's fun. And they also knew that I was coming from far away. He took me in for that. They took me in because they liked people that were, not Parisians and stuff. So yeah, I'm going straight to the unemployment job market again, and I'm not happy about it because it's fucking hell. So yeah, how's 2026 going for you? Jesus. Okay. Well, at least I'm going, because I'm leaving on Friday, so I'm going to be, visiting Paris a little bit and doing the most of it, even though I'm fucking broke. But that's okay. Yeah. Bye bye. Hi, so I'm back home, obviously, as you can see, which I'm super happy about, yay! But since I went out and did some little things in Paris while I was still there, I thought we could do, a little haul, because I visited some stationery stores. These two are stationery stores, and this is from the museum. So I thought we would open up and then I'll show you the books I got too. So let's start with this one. I obviously got water lilies stuff because, if you go to that museum, you have to get water lily stuff by Monet. And so I got this little bookmark that is super, super cute. And then I have this thing that actually, I'm not sure I'll be able to show you correctly, but it doubles and it's like super, super long. And so if you put it that way, it actually mimics the ones that are in the museum, because they're actually curved. I don't know how they did that, but they're curved, which is crazy. And so I love that part of the paintings, like the one with the tree, and I love those kind of trees. Yeah, that's what I got from the museum. And then I went to this little stationery store that I actually don't know where they were. I walked a lot, but I don't know exactly where they were, but it's called Petit Gram. From there I got 3 things. So I firstly got these stickers that I am going to be putting in this planner. I can do that with you later on. Yeah, I can do that with you. So I'll be putting the monthly ones. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these, but I'll be putting the monthly ones in. Then I got a little postcard that is very cute. So cute. I'm loving it. And then I got these stickers. Okay, they're from, I don't know how to say this, I think it's Sous Atelier, no idea, but I got those big stickers that you can put on your suitcase, which I am actually not going to put on my suitcase because my suitcase has like waves on it. That would not do. But I did put some on my laptop already, and I will be using the rest of them obviously on other things. There's a lot. Let me show you. Oh, you can actually see all the designs. Ooh. So we have a little ghost cat. We have this. We have this. There's a little mug. And then there's these. There's a lot of clovers and these. And there's another ghost cat. And then just, random little ones. There's a train ticket. And then just cute stuff. Very cute stuff. And then there's have a nice trip one. So love all of that. Love all of that. There's another train ticket. I did not see it when I opened them earlier. So that's what I got in the first store.
I went to gum. So this is the store, and it's really, really cute. Both of these stores were really, really cute and really, really nice. I got this masking tape. I love the gingham. Is it gingham? I don't know. I love these kinds of masking tape for my journals. And I was missing a yellowish, orangey one. So I got this. And then I got the most beautiful stickers that go perfectly well with one of the books that I got. If you know, you know. Memories of the Forest. This is Archibald. Yes. And then because I love bunnies and cats, I obviously got this, which is a bunch of postcards that have bunnies and cats, but dressed up. And it's incredibly cute. Yeah. And then it's the same design over and over. So that's what I got in the stationery stores. Then this is the book I was mentioning. Like, this is perfect. Look at them. Perfect. This is perfect. So I finally got my hands on the volume 2 of Memories of the Forest that just came out in the collector's edition, and absolutely beautiful. Yes. Incredible. I cannot wait to reread these books, because the first time I read them, I didn't do it in like seasonal order, so I cannot wait to finally do it in the seasonal order, which is starting this summer. So this summer, you know that I'm going to be doing this. It's just incredible. Love it. And so I got that in a little city outside of Paris. This is the first book that I got while I was there. And then you saw that I went to Galigny, I don't know how to pronounce it, that store's name, but I went there, had so much fun, had a great time overall, because this bookstore is amazing, and I picked up Paladin's Hope, because I'm so excited for this book. You do not understand how excited I am. I love Galen, yeah, I think it's Galen. I love and I can't wait for their story. But why is it so tiny compared to the others? Like Paladin's Grace, Paladin's Strength, and Paladin's Faith, I think? Yeah, especially Paladin's Faith. They are all so big, but this one is so tiny. So I really can't wait to read it, but I'm sad that this is so short. But anyway, can't wait for that one. I was not supposed to be getting any more books, but then I stumbled upon a little used bookstore. I mean, used and new bookstore. So sorry if the view changed. My camera kind of died. My phone kind of died. So as I was saying, I got this one used and this one is a new book. So I got these two. Yeah, I got these two. This one, because obviously I am very, very into medieval romance, fiction, fantasy, that kind of stuff right now. And this sounds perfect. So I had to get this and just like, can you, yeah, you can see. You can see the floppiness of this. And the cover is really nice too. It's a nice feel. Fun. And then I got this one for €7. A hardback for €7. Yes, you've heard that right. Which, fair enough, because like you can see right there, it's Yeah, but I honestly do not mind, and it's in great condition otherwise. And the book itself is like really, really fine. It's just a Dutch jacket, so yeah, I'm so happy and excited about this book. I've heard mixed reviews, I think, if I remember correctly, but this sounds right up my alley, so I do not care, and I will be reading it very, very soon because this sounds amazing. Yep, so that's all I've got, and I think I will end the vlog now because I don't have anything else to tell you, and I think it's been quite a long one. So, yeah, see you later. Bye bye.